الثالثة بعد الزوال.
علمني
مستمعينا وين ما تكونوا، مرحبا بكم، اهلا وسهلا. هذه اذاعه المنستير، الاذاعه اللي ديما قريبه لكم، قريبه لعائلاتكم، قريبه لصغاركم، قريبه لكم انتم. اليوم ممكن في اطار اللي تعرفوا الكل، الحظر الصحي الشامل اللي نلقاو صغيراتنا موجودين في الديار، ممكن نتسائلوا شنو هو الحل انهم ما يقراوش التروزيام سيمستر، كيفاش باش تتعدى، كيفاش ينجموا ياخذوا المعلومات. كما تعرفوا ديما نخموا فيهم، ما نحبوهمش يخسروا لا نهار لا ساعه لا دقيقة ولا شهر. هيك علاش احنا فرحانين برشا انه في اطار التعاون مع المندوبيه الجهويه للتعليم بالمنستير اليوم نلقاو رواحنا متجندين على خاطركم انتم جوست شدوا الدار، اساتذتنا يكونوا بحذانا في الاستوديو ويعطيوكم المعلومات اللازمه. واليوم فرحان برشا باستقبال آمال قاسم خياط، استاذ اول مميز في ماده الانجليزيه، تدرس في معهد فاطمه بورقيبه بالمنستير. خليني نقول لك عسلامه، مرحبا بك.
عسلامه، مرحبا.
فرحان يظل لي اليوم باش نحكيو اكثر.
أنا فرحانه اكثر والله العظيم، سيريوزمون فرحانه لاني معطيتوني فرصه باش نعاونوا تلامذاتنا، وراهو معناتها زملائي الكل متطوعين للحكايه هذه ويحبوا يعاونوا avec un grand plaisir. معناتها فريمون جو سوي فير.
الحقيقه الشيء مما اتاه لا يستغرب. هذوما اساتذتنا اللي يعطيو من غير تفكير، هذوما اساتذتنا اللي العباد تبدا تقول معلم استاذ، راهو ما تعرفوش قداش فما ينجم.
باي نحب كلمه مربي، احنا مربين، علاقتنا بساتذتنا علاقه مربي بولدو.
هذا هو معناه فوالا، معناه تفوت التعليم، راهو نحكيو على تربيه هنا، نحكيو على انه مش معلومه بركه انك تتعامل مع ولدك، تتعامل مع بنتك الصغيره. هذا هو معناه، والهدف الوحيد هو انهم ينجحوا. الهدف الوحيد انه نراهم في مراتب عليا ونلقاوهم في اعلى المراتب. هيك علاش احنا فرحانين بيك بحذانا اليوم. يقول لي باش نحكيو على التدريس، باش نحكيو على اللغه الانجليزيه، وهذا نجموا نقولوا راهو مدخل للدروس اللي باش تكون ان شاء الله تكون مباشره موجوده على لي باج نتاعنا راديو منستير. تنجموا تابعونا توا على ستريمينغ راديو منستير.n والا زاده بالطبيعه على مختلف موجاتنا.
والله اني نحب نحكي باسمي باسم الزملاء الكل نتاع المواد الكليه، وباسم المعهد نتاعنا فاطمه بورقيبه والليسيات الكل في كامل تراب الجمهوريه. احنا رانا متطوعين، نحبوا نعاونوا تلامذتنا، نحبوا نقريو ولادنا ومش تلامذتنا. احنا حاسين عليهم اكثر من هم حاسين على رواح، وما تصورش قداش فريمون سي توشون معناتها بالحق. ونحبوا نعاونوهم باي طريقه. نحب نقول لهم حاجه، الحجر الصحي هذايا ما نحبكمش تاخذوه نيجاتيفمون يا سيدي، نحسبوه عطونا مهله زمنيه باش نرتاحوا فيها شويه ونراقبوا شنو قرينا، ونعاودوا نعملوا ريفيزيون تاعنا على قاعده، ونرتحوا مخنا شويه، ونعملوا شويه براتيك، وندخلوا الكوجينه شويه، نطيبوا حوايج، نطلعوا نقراوا ونرجعوا نتاقلموا مع المواضيع هذه. راهو اي ابتلاء يجينا من عند ربي لازم ناخذوه بوزيتيفمون. ما تعرفش ربي شنو مخبينا ورا الحاجه هذه.
صحيح.
بالك شو هما معناتها يلسون معناتها عندهم الحظ اكثر من الجيراسيون الاخرين، عطاهم ربي وقت باش يقراوا اكثر من العباد الاخرين. ياخذوا هيك
لا ناخذوها زادني ناخذها بجابي، لاني تعرفت عليك وانت بحذايا اليوم، وممكن زاده باش نتعلم اليوم برشا حوايج. على خاطر كيما تعرف انه اللغه الانجليزيه قبل ما نكذبش عليك كنا ديما هكا تصعب علينا. انت والاستاذ توا ناجي بار اكزومبل قال لي راهو كان جيت نقرا عندها راني الاول في الانجليزيه على خاطر فرحان بيك. دونك هيك علاش معناها فما قيمه الاستاذ اللي هي تعطيك اكثر قيمه، تنجم تتعلم، تنجم تحب اللغه هذيك. واللغه هذه الانجليزيه للناس اللي تسمع فينا خاصه نحكيو على تلامذتنا، مش لازم تكون في البكالوريا راهو باش تسمعنا وتتبعنا، يلزمك تكون موجود. وتبارك الله فما اولاد ممكن حتى سابقين البروغرام نلقاهم موجودين. فما
عندنا الانواع الكل، عندنا تلامذه الضعاف وعندنا المتوسطين وعندنا اللي ما شاء الله. دونك احنا ماذا بينا اليوم مش نقدموا درس بحكم معناتها اللي معناتها امس خبرتوني معناتها بطريقه معناتها فيها شويه سرعه وكل كي،
والحقيقه استجابه سريعه زاده وكانت موجوده.
باش نعملوها نصائح اون جينيرال تلامذه الكل كي، وشويه تعريج على اللونجلي، شويه معناتها نصائح عامه لا اكثر ولا اقل. ان شاء الله في الحصه الجايه اني وزملائي نقدموا دروس معناتها مفيده، نكملوا شو ميزان لهم في البروغرام وكل كي ان شاء الله ربي يوفقنا. اما جوست حبيت نعرج على موضوع تلامذاتنا. نحب نقول لهم اولادنا اولادي ما مش تلامذتي، نحب نقول لهم ما نحبش الستريس يسيطر عليكم، ما نحبش الخوف يسيطر عليكم. يا ودي استغلوه، اقراو فيه، اجعل بالتوالي. او كان عندك الانترنت انت تسمى محظوظ تلميذ يا اخي. احنا قرينا بالانترنت قبل، عندهم الانترنت نجم مع بعضهم معناتها يجبدوا دوارات، يصلحوا لبعضهم، يعملوا فيريفيكاسيون فريمون عندهم. معناتها خذوه بالحق، ما نحبش ستريس يسيطر عليكم. اسمع الموسيقى، دور في الدار، حاول اسمع حاجه، اسمع شويه قران. معناتها بالحق احنا برشا ديزاسيوت باش نعملوهم ونعديو الباك وننجح. ديما في الاخر نقول اني مش ننجح، قولها الروح كذي. ما نحبهمش يأيسوا، ما نحبش اليأس يسيطر عليهم.
مش الاول ذولي اني جلول ناجي مش انت.
ما نحبش ولا بالحق والله ناس سيريوز. ما نحبش معناتها نحبهم يقراوا، نحبهم ينجحوا، راهم هذوك منوراتنا. تصور اني تو مثلا نمشي هيك يعرضني ولدي يقرا عندي، نلقى تبارك الله في الميديسين، نلقى في الأستاذة معلمي، نلقى حتى الناس اللي معناتها يخدموا في العمل الحر معناتها في السوق وفي المعرض دون لي طون. نقول لك يا مدام معناتها فريمون راهو هذاك وسام نعلقوه على جبيننا. هذيك راهي حاجه حلوه في التعليم، هذه اللي قراها يعرفها فريمون. دونك نحبوا يكملوا العام هذايا، نقولوا عام تاكل جانك البلاغ هذاك الابيديميك بلاغ هذا الكورونا فيروس. الله غالب، ربي بلانا به، ربي يعلم هو علاش بلانا به. نقولوا احنا نجحنا وعملنا، مش يكونوا سبيسيفيك تلامذة هذو، معناتها تلامذة نجحوا في اوضاع ونحمدوا ربي. نقارنوا رواحنا بتلامذة اخرين في سوريا ولا حاجه، نحمدوا ربي عندنا ديار في قروسنا وعندنا نحمدوا ربي
على كل شيء. نحمدوا ربي زاد كيف اللي احنا موجودين لهنا. وقت اللي فما نداء لهنا كان موجود من اذاعه المنستير ومن المندوبيه، الاساتذه الكل قالوا احنا متجندين وعلى ذمتكم ومرحبا. كلمناها مدام باش يكونوا هاكا نحكيوا على الكوليس، مدام آمال كلمناها البارح نلقاوها اليوم بحذنا. دونك الناس اللي ما فبلهاش فما كور اليوم، راهو الكور نتاعنا المادة الانجليزيه انتروداكشن just introduction بالضبط. no more معناها جوست راهي باش مقدمه شنو لازمكم تعملوا باش نحكيو اكثر ممكن على البروجرام، نحكيو اكثر على الكومبريهنشن، نحكيو زاد كيف على الجرامر اكسرسايزز. هذوما ان شاء الله باش يكونوا
yes all the parts of the English test.
اوكي هذول باش نبداو نحكيو باللغه الانجليزيه اليوم. كان فما علاش ناكد انه اولادنا كان عندكم اولاد موجودين في وسط الدار توا حاليا وتسمعوا فينا نحكيو على الامهات والا الاباء اللي موجودين ويسمعوا. ماذا بيكم قولوا لصغيراتكم يجيو بحذنا ولا تجيبوا لهم تهزوا لهم الراديو بحذاهم باش يسمعوا الكور هذايا، يحضروا ورقه وستيلو ما فيها باس. ولا تنجموا تسمعونا بالطبيعه على الابليكاسيون تاعنا راديو منستير، والا تسمعونا وتتفرجوا فينا على الانستريمينغ تاعنا راديو منستير، والا على مختلف موجاتنا بالطبيعه راديو منستير بوانتين. هذايا الادريس نتاعنا. دونك اللي بيها نحبوكم تسمعوا، نحبوكم الناس الكل تجيو قبل كل شيء. I'm so happy to see you in our radio. So
I'm really proud.
Me too.
Yes.
And nice to meet you. Can you introduce the session for today?
First of all, I am Mrs. Khayat. I would like to seize this opportunity to provide my pupils with some material as they are sitting for the back exam. I do hope that this material presented today will be pleasant, manageable, and especially motivating. I'd like to motivate you. Really, I would like to motivate you. Okay.
We're talking about motivation, so let's go. Would please give us a clear idea about the program of course concerning English?
Okay, please. The title of our book is Skills for Life. This is the title of this book, which is addressed to all students in all streams, in the various streams, with additional material for the art students to be covered in the 2 weekly extra hours. In addition to this book is made up of 4 units. Unit 1, Art Shows and Holidaying. Unit 2, Education Matters. Unit 3, Creative and Inventive Minds. And finally, Unit 4, that we are supposed to deal with in these sessions, life issues about environment issues, job issues, health issues, in brief. I hope that despite the state of being confined, that we managed to give you, my kids, as I like to address to you, my kids, yes, a push to study and of course to succeed. Yes, to succeed. Okay.
Me too. I need a push. So, could you please? What could you say to pupils?
Okay. I sincerely hope that all the students in this exceptional situation will be affected positively. Yes, I do mean the word positively. We do need positive vibes. No one can deny that being confined to a limited space can cause a bad psychological effect on the students, like stress, worry. However, we should admit that it is an opportunity for you to study, yes, to study hard at your own pace and have enough time to make a revision almost a pleasure, not pressure, not stress, a pleasure. Okay.
Okay. The pleasure is for us also when you see you, Mrs. So for students, it's an opportunity to listen to Radio Monastir also, to listen and to have an idea about the course. So could you give your students some tips in this exceptional state?
Okay. The state of being confined should allow you to take exercises to refresh your mind, to borrow or have access to some past exams, then test yourself to find out what you really know, to find out your weaknesses, your strengths. Listen to music, yes, listen to music while working, to forget about this annoying virus, this epidemic plague. I think it is a golden opportunity to sum up what you have already learned. Revise with your mates. Don't exchange visits just through the internet. Don't forget you are the gadget generation and you are lucky to have these tools. So test each other, but don't chat too much. Ask one of your relatives to reward you, your mother, your father, brother, even yourself. Visit the kitchen, prepare something to reward yourself after completing a task, even a slice of cake. Please don't be pessimistic, be optimistic, be hopeful.
Just stay home. And
stay home. Yes.
Stay home. We are here for this.
Don't leave your home. Don't leave your home.
Don't leave the home, but you can make a chat. You can make
through the internet.
Yes.
They're lucky. They're so lucky. Yes.
So lucky. They have internet. So today is just a general session. We don't have a board, for example. But who could you help the pupils generally?
Okay. I've decided to bring with me some light material. I do say light material. I hope that what I have proposed will prove enjoyable and challenging. Let's start, as all you know, that our English back exam is composed of 3 parts: reading comprehension, grammar task, and finally, of course, the writing task. Starting with reading comprehension, I have chosen with my colleagues a text about smoking that refers to our unit and even to our reality about the respiratory system. That refers to the last unit. According to me, you are supposed to read the questions before the text and then read the text with a full concentration. Yes, with a full concentration. Keep in your mind the most important information, the key ideas, the main character, the issue. For example, today I have a text about a heavy smoker. The main character, her name is Terry Hall. Please, I'd like you to concentrate now. Imagine it is a tale for you, okay? Terry Hall is a cigarette addict who organized a smoker campaign. Unfortunately, she died at the age of 53. She was suffering from cancer that scarred her face, her neck, and even took away her natural voice. She became voiceless. She wanted to warn young people against this addiction. She became well known all over the world. And the video of her death was viewed all over the world or throughout the world and inspired millions of people. So this is the summary of this text. I summarize this text for you in order to show you how you should keep in your mind or your brain some ideas that would help you to know the whole context of the text. Don't worry. Read your text. Say, I can read the text. I can read an article. And keep saying that to yourself. I can understand the questions. Okay? I'm going, for example, to deal with the examples of questions that you can come across as a bac candidate. For example, That exercise which is tick the most suitable title or the best idea or what is the text is mainly about. What do you remark here? You are given A, B, C. It doesn't mean necessarily that A is false, B is correct, and C is false. No, it doesn't mean that. A could refer to only one paragraph. B could be also correct and refers to paragraph 3. But C is the most appropriate one. So be careful with this exercise. Okay? The second tip concerning the false statements. You are supposed to pick out a detail to correct that wrong statement. Please don't give any comment. Just pick out a detail from the text. Normally, the paragraph number is mentioned. So you go straight to that paragraph. Don't get confused. This is an example from our test today. So, for example, listen please carefully. When Terry started smoking, she was indifferent to anyone's warning. So here you can ask yourselves, what is this question about or this statement? The statement is about the reaction of Terry, this heavy smoker, to people's warning. Then I go back to paragraph 3 and reread it. Yes, reread it. Try to find out the correct statement. So, paragraph 3. Terry wants, I wish someone had shown me when I was thinking about smoking in high school. That could happen to me. What do you remark here? Here she said, I wish someone had shown me. So, just pick it out and write it. That's all. Okay? So, don't...
Without comment.
Yes, without comment. Just pick out. Pick out. Okay? Third tip. When you are asked to complete a paragraph with words from the text, you should consider these rules. Please, read your paragraph and try to fill in with the right form or tense. What do you mean? This example, for example. Although Terry spent 3 years suffering from cancer, we have a blank, ate courageously. So, let's come back to the components of a sentence. We have the S, the V, and the O. Subject, verb, object. Okay. So what do you need here? She is the subject, it is the object, you need the V. You see? We have grammar here. You need the V. You need a verb. A verb, because it's a narrative text and we use the simple past, spent, not spend. So here we need a verb in the past from paragraph 1. I'm going to read paragraph 1 and try to find out all the verbs.
Okay.
I came across revealed, amazed, fought, to heed. So forget about to heed because it's in the infinitive. Don't look at it, okay? Or mourns with S, it's not the past. So you are going to choose revealed, amazed, fought. So here it refers to a disease. She cannot say she revealed it. She revealed it courageously. Or she amazed it courageously, but she fought it. You see the context now? Difficulty number 2. Her bravery awakened people's... Here we have the apostrophe S, the genitive case or the possessive case. So we need a noun here. We need a noun. If you come back to paragraph 2 and try to find a noun. Surgeries, radiation, treatment, awareness. So she awakened people's what? You cannot say surgeries. It is done by the doctors, or radiation, or treatment. So here we need awareness. You see? So it's very simple. If we move to exercise, another type of exercise, the vocabulary exercise. Okay? So find in the text words having nearly the same as the same task. I'd like to put into consideration the tense or the form, the tense of the verb or the form of the word, okay? So shows, try to find the equivalent of shows sadness because somebody dies. Shows, here we are given a verb in the simple present with S, okay? So we try to find or to pick out from paragraph number 1 a verb in the present, simple present. So if I look here, we have to heed, infinitive. Forget about it. Fought, past. Forget about it. Amazed, past. Revealed in the past. Mourns, okay. Mourns with S. I just pick it out and write it down. You see? It's very simple. Very simple. Okay? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just if we move to B now, the second word, the second vocabulary exercise, advertisement. Here we need a noun. We come back to paragraph 3, try to find all the nouns, and then, for example, here we have the word commercial. You see, so anytime when you are given a vocabulary exercise, I'd like to put into consideration the
tense.
The tense, very good.
Yes.
The
Okay.
tense of the verb or the form of the word.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So when it's present, we should search a verb in
the
present.
present, yes,
And for for the noun, how to do it?
We look at this noun if it is in the plural. So we try to find the advertisement. We know advertisement refers to publicity. So advertisement, here we have the word commercial.
Okay.
We have other nouns. For example, death. Death. It could not be the equivalent of advertisement. You see.
Okay.
So what is left now? For the opinion question. For the opinion question, I like to tell you something. Here we give 1 mark for this exercise or a 0. 1 mark for any plausible answer. What is meant by plausible? Logic. It means that the first part of the answer could be matched with the second part.
Okay.
Look at this. People all over the world sympathize with Terry. Do you have the same feeling? Why or why not? Here you are free to say yes, I sympathize, or no, I don't sympathize. You are free, okay? But you should give the right justification to get your full mark. Example. I sympathize, or I do, the emphatic form, I do sympathize with Terry because when she was young, no one warned her against this filthy habit. Or because she was a victim, for example, of the... I mean here you sympathize with Terry. But if you say no, I don't sympathize with Terry. I don't sympathize with Terry because she damaged her health. Because I blame her for this disaster. So here you get your full mark. But you cannot say, for example, I sympathize with Terry because I blame her for this disaster. So you should write logically. You give a plausible answer. Okay? This is concerning reading comprehension.
Okay.
Clear? Yes.
By the way, can you remind us the tense, the past tense? It's possible.
Okay.
For the student, for our auditors, if it's possible.
Of course, it is possible. The past tense is about a tense that took a place and finished in the past.
Okay.
Allah yarhamu. Took place and finished it in the past. It doesn't have any relation with the present. Okay?
Okay.
Last night, for example, I washed the dishes. I made a cake. That is the simple past. Okay?
This is the
here
simple
we are
past.
going to move to grammar. Yes. We are going to move to grammar exercises. Normally,
Directly to the grammar. Okay.
Yes, you asked me about the tenses, the simple past. Normally we have 3 types of grammar exercises. For the science formers, they sit for only 2. Fill in the blanks, or circle the right alternative, or put in the right tense or form. For the art students, they are supposed to experience the 3 types of exercise. Okay, so. These are 3 types. What I like to say concerning grammar exercise, they are interlinked or integrated. We could apply the same rules. Very simple. What you have? SVO. Subject is the noun. The verb, the action. For example, I offer my pupils flowers.
Okay.
I offer them to you. I offer my pupils flowers, the seeds of hope. I like you to succeed. I offer my pupils flowers.
Okay.
So the I is the subject. Offer the verb.
Flowers.
So very simple example. Okay. Normally now I'm offering my pupils. Okay. I'd like you here to be careful with each form and tense. The subject is a noun, the verb, and even the object is a noun. When you have a blank before the subject, which is a noun, this is an adjective. When you have a blank after the verb, this is an adverb. What about the adverb? The verb, as you know, has two rules. The adverb. It modifies the action or intensifies the adjective. How? Example. Terry, today, our main character.
Very
Terry
beautiful.
was terribly scared.
Okay.
So here, terribly, to modify the verb. How? She was scared. Terribly. 2. Smoking damaged her face. How? Terribly. So, smoking damaged her face terribly. She is a remarkably intelligent student. So here we have remarkably, that pre-modifies the adjective. So how she is intelligent? She is remarkably intelligent. You see? So it has two rules. So anytime when you come across a grammar exercise, should put this into consideration. Example. I'm going to take some examples from some sheets. For example.
Okay.
Almost everyone knows that smoking causes cancer and heart disease. That it can, and we have short between brackets. It can and short between brackets. So it can. Here, after can, the auxiliary, we need the base form, infinitive without to. So what is the verb from short?
It can.
Shorten.
Okay.
We add en. It can shorten. Here I like you to ask yourselves usually a question: is it the passive or active voice? It can be shortened or it can shorten. But here we have your life, the object. So it can shorten. It can shorten
your life.
What? Your life.
Okay.
Clear? Another example. People start smoking for we have the indefinite article and very. So what do you need after or the or this? A noun.
Okay.
So a variety. A noun, a variety of reasons. You see?
We can say a very short or a very I don't know hard disease, for example.
So a variety.
After a.
Yes, difference of reasons. Okay, different reasons, not the same reason.
Okay.
Okay. We have another example. Smoking. So many kids may start smoking because they are, and the word is excitement. So what do you need here? What is the role of to be? Is to describe situation. They are how? So we need an adjective here. They are, so the word is excitement. Be careful here. So what do you need? Exciting or excited? You see? So the kids are exciting or excited?
The kids are excited.
Very good.
Excited.
Very good.
Yes.
Have you ever watched a horrifying film?
Yes. Yes.
So it's disgusting.
Yes.
So it's a disgusting film. And when you watch this film, how did you feel? I felt
exhausted.
Very good.
Yes.
So here the ed adjective to describe the feeling, how to feel, and the ing, the look, how to look. You describe the film.
It's like a verb.
No, it's an adjective.
It's an adjective. Yeah. Okay.
An ing adjective. So here they are excited. The pupils are excited because smoking cigarettes seems to them exciting.
Exciting.
You see?
Okay.
So if we have these simple rules, so how to differentiate between the ing and the ed, it's okay. The last example concerning this type of exercise, put in the right tense or form, we have full stop and fortunate, followed by a comma. So this is the adverb, of course. And don't forget the capital letters. You can get a zero. So because we have full stop, fortunately with capital F. Don't forget the capital F. Please reread your tasks concerning the capital letters. Okay? So let's move now to the second type of exercises, which is to circle the right alternative. Okay?
Okay.
For example, I'm going to give you an example here. To attract a indefinite article, a ecological, a healthy, and healthy balance. So here you cannot say a ecological. Even it hurts.
Yes.
Cannot say unhealthy, an ecological, an unhealthy, but you can say a healthy. You see?
A healthy, yes.
So
yes.
you take your mark. Very simple. Okay. For example, here it is make it imperative that employees expand. It is make it imperative. Here we have the subjunctive that followed by the base form. So if you have some simple rules, we can manage with such an exercise. What is left now? The vocabulary exercise. The vocabulary exercise, normally you are supposed to deal with them and to leave 2 extra words. I'd like to tell you that the extra words are not given spontaneously. Okay? They are chosen deliberately. They have relation with other words. If I look at this box, financially, I have to and in, 2 prepositions. Despite creative and curious. You see, creative and curious. I'm going to choose according to what I need grammatically and even the context. Okay? Don't ignore the context. That's very important. Listen to this very simple example. Adam is an engineer and a lifelong learner. He has worked in senior roles in many companies, but he has been unable to be at work. So to be, we need an adjective. To be how at work? To be curious or creative?
Creative.
So, very good. To be curious. You see how simple? This is an exercise given in the back.
Curious or creative?
To be creative at work.
Okay.
That's why he needs lifelong learning. To be creative at work. Okay? So, here he doesn't seem feasible. Look, please. Here we have does not seem how feasible. We have the adjective. What do we need before the adjective?
We need adjective. Perhaps.
Okay, I remind you. She is remarkably intelligent.
Yes.
So what do you need?
Remarkably.
You need an adverb.
Adverb, yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
So here we need an adverb. Feasible. So look at your list. You have financially. Seem financially feasible. You see? The final word, interested. So interested, we need a preposition interested in or interested to. What could you say?
To.
Interested
in. Yes.
Interested in. Okay? Interested in. This is concerning the grammar.
Okay.
What is left now?
Thank you, Madam. I have noticed that pupils are usually demotivated to develop the writing task. Me too. Huh? So what you think about that?
Writing. As a writer, you need to comprehend the entire set of steps. It is not just to give ideas which are ready and put them. No, it's not that. Before writing, it's better that you should experience this piece of writing as a process. What is a process? The process is the steps that you should follow while you are writing.
Okay.
To cite an example, I have chosen this topic which is related to our text today. Many of your schoolmates are becoming addicted to smoking. Write a 10-line article in which you warn them against this addiction and give them some tips how to quit it. Okay, look at this topic. We have 2 parts, warning and advising. We are going to advise and warn. Warn first and then advising. Nice. Step 1, we are going to jot down ideas that are related to this topic. You are supposed to jot down ideas concerning this topic. Warning, the drawbacks of smoking, health problems, social problems, psychological issues, not being able to breathe properly, the risk of fatal disease such as lung cancer, social problems, being rejected by society, for example, psychological, being addicted to or enslaved by this filthy habit. I have another idea. Smoking helps me concentrate. I'm going to tell you why I wrote this idea. Okay. Part 2 now, the advice or the tips. Having the determination to give up. Preparing a quit smoking plan by adopting a healthy lifestyle. Here I have 2 tips. Nice. I'm going to give you a very simple sample how to deal with these ideas. Of course, I'm going to select the relevant ideas, cross out the irrelevant ones. For example, this one that I am smoking cigarettes helps me concentrate. I cross it out because it doesn't deal with warning. It's an irrelevant one. Okay? it doesn't belong in the group.
Okay.
Don't forget this is an article, and you need a title. What do you mean by a title? You as a journalist, very important to give a title.
Yes.
What is the role of the title?
The title introduce, to attract.
Very
attract
good.
people,
To
yes.
lure,
Yes.
to lure, to attract the audience. Okay? So it's about cigarettes. Which title could be funny, attractive? What about health is... You need another word like health.
Health.
Just change the letter H by another letter. Health is what?
Is life. It's
Like health. Health
it's money?
is...
No.
is wealth.
It's
Is
wealth.
wealth. Health is wealth.
Okay. Health is
Okay.
worth. Okay.
The health is wealth.
Okay. It's a good title.
Health is
Yes.
wealth. Health is wealth. صحة إيش? Health
Okay.
is wealth.
Wealth.
Okay?
Okay.
So, I'm going to write the introduction, expressing opinion. No one can deny that addiction to cigarettes is alarmingly becoming
You must listen, Nisha.
a disastrous issue. Personally, I'm convinced enough that it is really a tough action to quit, as nicotine is too addictive and hard to give up. However, it is never possible if some measures are taken into consideration. This is the introduction.
Okay.
The body now. What is the role of the body? Is to clarify,
Okay. To
exemplify, to insist on.
Yes.
Okay. In fact,
Argument.
so we have two parts in our body.
Okay.
Part one, warning. I'm going to warn. Part two, advising.
Advising, yeah.
Clear? You ought to be aware about the side effects of this filthy habit. You have to admit that smoking can cause social problems, such as being rejected by your family or society. To make things worse, we are in a negative context. We need expressions of addition. We need to add information negatively. To make things worse, your health is extremely threatened by fatal diseases, lung cancer, for example. Part two. Here we need a smooth transition between part one and part two. However, it is never too late to get rid of this disaster if you are well determined to win the challenge over such a risky behavior. So you are recommended to prepare a quit smoking schedule by adopting or following a healthy lifestyle. You should go on a diet and carry out sporting exercise program. Okay, so what do you remark here? I dealt with warning and then advising. Clear?
Clear.
What I need now?
Conclusion?
Conclusion, very
Yes.
good. We can begin our conclusion with finally, in brief, to sum up, in conclusion,
Fast.
to cap it all, we have
Okay.
various expressions. Finally, or in brief, I'm conscious that it is difficult to leave this habit, but it is not impossible. As it is said, when there is a will, there is a way. Okay?
I have some question.
Yes.
If you can do it, I know this is a process, so we have to warn, and after we can advise. But we can do the opposite. We advise, and why we advise? We advise to warn also. We can do it.
I advise my pupils to follow the
task.
So
the
because
topic.
the topic asked us to
Warning and after
yes,
we
in order
advise.
not to be confused.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I like to be clear. Okay.
Okay.
To give a clear layout of the writing piece.
Okay, so
This is my point of view.
we must put a title, and
Yes.
after we must introduce,
Yes.
and we
Keep in
after
your mind the
yes, and
different
the body.
parts, in different parts of the
Okay.
body, and then move to the conclusion. Quite clear.
Yes,
Okay.
so clear. Yes.
Yes, I do hope that this material presented today is pleasant, manageable, motivating, enjoyable, and thank you very much.
Thank you for you at last, finally. If we can also advise people who listen us we can put some push or some advice for our auditors.
As I have told them, try to plant the seeds of hope. Don't give up. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next session. So I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome to our radio. We are so happy, and I think our pupils, our auditor are.
We hope so.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for you. نرجع اللغة العربية، نرجع لكم مستمعينا زاد الناس اللي تسمع فينا. فرحان برشا مدام أمين قاسم خياط أستاذ أول مميز مادة إنجليزية.
شوية اجتهاد معناتها كنا احنا سكويزد باي تايم معناتها كيما قلت لكم علموني كان أمس العشية فايتة حاجات جينيرال جبناهم مش لسون راهي اليوم معلومات عامة نصائح عامة لتلامذاتنا إن شاء الله يستفيدوا منها إن شاء الله يتبعوها.
أول مستفيد هو أني مانيش تلميذ نجيب برشا في اللغة الإنجليزية.
الورود هذوما ورود النجاح نحبهم ينجحوا بالحق هذوما ورود النجاح نحبهم ينجحوا. اخترتهم روز كولور روز من الجردة متاعي جبتهم روز نحبهم يفرحونا وينجحوا راهو بالحق هو نجاحهم يفرحنا احنا قبلهم. احنا نعطيهم نمر تليفون نهار الباك يكلموا فينا مدام نجحت مدام احمد معك مدام وسيم معك مدام ندلوج عليه مشكون فهم يبداو فريمون
ان شاء الله
بالحق في خدمتنا عندنا حاجات ياسر حلوين
والله اكيد.
ربي نجاح.
شوف هو عمل المعلم ولا عمل الاستاذ ديما يقعد انساني علاقه الابن بالبو نتاعو ولا العكس معناها دونك هذا من نجم يكون كان انساني ونجم كان يفرحنا وقت اللي ينجحوا وقت اللي نلقاو ما احنا كيف نفرحوا وقت اللي نسمعوا الصغاريت في كل دار وقت اللي سنة ان شاء الله يكملوا عامهم ونلقاوهم عام جاي في الجامعات ان شاء الله
معناتها الاولياء نتاعهم تعبوا تعبين سي با فاسيل حتى ولاد زملاء معانا وكل كاس با فاسيل معناتها تحسهم مسكنات ما عندهمش دات ليميتي وقتاش يعديوا وكل معناتها ماشي مي سا نومبيش بي هوبفول.
هذا نتمنى الامل هو قبل كل شيء بقدرة ربي ما تخدموا على رواحكم تبعونا زاده في السيسيون اللي تلقاوهم اللي موجودين ان شاء الله نكونوا في
الصحه المجهود
هذا واجبنا ان شاء الله في الاخر نمشوا للصغيرات احنا نوصيو فيهم باش ما يخرجوش من الدار على الاقل احنا نمشيو لهم نجيبوا لهم الاساتذه حتى الاستوديو
نتاعنا مش قاعدين يخرجوا مش قاعدين تو بالكرهبه جيتك والله الدنيا فارغه مش
ان شاء الله ان شاء الله اليوم حد غدوه تتبدل شويه الامور دونك احنا نوصيوهم احنا على ذمتكم ان شاء الله الاساتذه بحلينا
ما خرجتش من الدار اليوم لحقتك وبحد السبيطار رجعني كنت بندر مسكرين هيك بالبارير وبالكابون يلزم
الاحتياطات اللازمه الكل ربي يكون في العون
ربي معنا
هذا هو ان شاء الله تتعدى الازمه هذه ان شاء الله نرجعوا للكلاس نرجعوا نشوفوكم في الكلاسات نرجعوا نشوفوا تلامذتنا خاطر مهم جدا باش نلقاوهم ان شاء الله
مستعدين معاهم نقول ما تخافوش صدقني كان قالوا مش نقريوكم في الصيف انا مش نقريوكم كان في سبتمبر مش اي فورميل تطلع بها وزاره التربيه احنا متجندين معناتها ما تحطوش في بالكم
ولا متاكدين
يعني اخر حاجه انتم مش تكونوا ضحايا نتاع الموضوع هذا ما تكونوش ضحايا
امبوسيبل لا
احنا رانا واقفين بجنبكم
هذه حاجه نحب نغارانتيها لكم ولادنا واخواتنا
الزملاء الكل
هذه متاكدين منه نحب نشكرك مره اخرى امين قاسم خياط استاذ اول مميز في ماده الانجليزيه في معهد فاطمه بورقيبه بالمناسير نحب نشكرك نجم الاحسن اكيد تدخين سمعت عليه توا باللغه الانجليزيه ما نعرفش تحب نزيدوا نحكيوا باللغه العربيه لا المهم حافظنا على صحتك المستمعين زاد كيف اللي يسمعوا فينا ان شاء الله يحافظوا على صحتهم هذين نتمناوه نحبوا نشكروا الناس الكل اللي قاعده تخدم الناس الكل اللي موجوده في ذمه نحكيوا على 1.5 مليون اللي متجندين على خاطركم دونك على الاقل انتم اقعدوا في ديارنا في دياركم واحنا نجيبوا لكم المعلومه اترافير راهو لي زوند راديو معناها اترافير من خلال الموجات لغه فرنسيه على انجليزيه من خلال الموجود ان شاء الله من خلال الموجات ان شاء الله اكيد فما كان الحب من خلال موجات اذاعه المناسير تنجموا تتابعونا على ستريمينغ زاد تدخلوا على الباج اوفيسيال نتاعنا راديو مناسير تلقاو في الصفحه نتاعنا الرسميه تلقاو الدروس هذوما على ذمتكم انتم على خاطر اولادنا دونك ما يفوتوكمش الدروس تنجموا تلقاوهم والا تابعونا على ستريمينغ نتاعنا راديو مناسير.tn متابعه طيبه لبقيه برامجنا نشكرك مره اخرى مدام امين نشكرك زاد ناجي مشكورين يعطيك الصحه مرحبا
في نطاق التعاون مع المندوبية الجهوية للتربية بالمناسير إذاعة المناسير تقدم حصصا إذاعية لتلاميذ الباكالوريا صحبة مجموعة من الأساتذة المختصين من الأحد إلى الجمعة من 2 إلى 3 بعد الزوال
علمني
الاثنين مادة العربية الثلاثاء التاريخ الأربعاء الفلسفة الخميس الجغرافيا الجمعة الفرنسية الأحد الإنجليزية المواد العلمية تتابعونها في صفحة فيسبوك الإذاعة انطلاقا من 3 بعد الزوال الاثنين مادة الإعلامية الثلاثاء علوم تقنية، الأربعاء علوم طبيعية، الخميس علوم فيزيائية، الجمعة رياضيات.
علمني نقرأ ونكتب، علم وامتحن وقدم، مهما كان صعب امتحان الدنيا امتحانها أصعب، مهما كان صعب امتحانك الدنيا امتحانها أصعب. علمني وإيدك بإيدي خليكي معايا يا سيدي، علمني وإيدك بإيدي خليكي معايا يا سيدي.